Finally, the FIFA World Cup has officially begun, and we have already witnessed the opening match, which ended 2-0 in favor of Mexico. Although there were many talking points from this game, one moment stood out even before the match kicked off. It was a beautiful scene when Mexican fans threw their sombrero hats into the air throughout the stadium. Visually, it looked incredible as thousands of sombreros slowly floated back down onto the seats. It was one of those special World Cup moments that fans will remember. But that wasn't the only great story from this match. Mexico's second goal was scored by Raul Jimenez, and the story behind that goal is truly remarkable. Back in 2020, Raul Jimenez suffered a life-threatening skull fracture during a match against Arsenal. His head collided with David Luiz's, resulting in a serious injury that put his career and even his life in danger. Many people wondered whether he would ever return to the highest level of football, but Raul Jimenez fought his way back, and now, in his fourth World Cup, he scored his very first World Cup goal. And guess how he scored it? With a header. The same player who suffered a devastating skull fracture came back and scored a World Cup goal for his country with his head. That is a perfect example of what determination, resilience, and willpower can achieve. However, this wasn't the only important takeaway from the match. This game also gave us a glimpse of how refereeing decisions might look throughout this World Cup. And let me tell you right now, we are probably going to see a lot of red cards in this tournament. In the very first match alone, South Africa received 2 red cards, while Mexico received 1. That suggests FIFA officials are going to be extremely strict when it comes to disciplinary decisions during this World Cup. Now, the first goal of the tournament may not become as iconic as Siphiwe Tshabalala's unforgettable goal for South Africa against Mexico in 2010. This time, the goal came after a defensive mistake. The ball fell kindly to Quinones, who took a shot that slipped between the goalkeeper's legs and found the back of the net. From a tactical perspective, Mexico showed a lot of dominance down the left flank. But perhaps the most interesting detail was that Mexico's center backs completed more passes than any other players on the pitch. This could indicate that many teams in this World Cup will look to build attacks from the back, making ball-playing defenders more valuable than ever. Of course, it's still too early to draw major conclusions because this was only the first match of the tournament. As more games are played, we'll get a clearer picture of the tactical trends shaping this World Cup, and I'll keep breaking them down for you. If you learned something new from this video, make sure to follow me because I'll be bringing you every important World Cup update throughout the tournament.